All right. So eventually, Kaz will share a Discord with us, or the screen on Discord with us, and we'll just watch that. Oh, okay. Well, hello. Wait, I, hello everyone. I can't see anything. God. Okay. All right. So, how is everybody doing? I am one of your two hosts, Melatonin, and with me is Old King Cake. Let's go down the line. Hello, Sneak Squad and Sidekicks. I hope all of you are living your best lives, and you're also ready for some sneaky fun today. We're gonna deliver some sneak, and we're gonna deliver some bike, but the bike will cost you a little extra. If this is your first time joining us and justifiably wondering what the heck is a sneak bike, you know what? Let me give you a quick rundown. Our forerunners today are going to be racing two retro game from some strange times in the past. Doesn't matter when, but you'll see. They're not aware of the games ahead of time. We just gave them the games now, hence the sneak part. And the first one to complete some objective in that game is going to be the winner of that, I guess, round. So pretty much just mystery race with objective. Pretty easy peasy. And if they win all of them, I guess, we get number one good friend for the day. We'll figure out how that works later. So most of the stuff we do, from scoring to mercy kills, you'll notice is arbitrary, of course, but the fun is genuine. Okay, come on. I think that's our main goal here is to build community through retro gaming, and we really couldn't do that without all of you. You guys have made this so much fun, and I really thought it was just going to be myself and Cosmocordia racing Link to the Past every single week. So you guys have made it so much more. We have done so much, and I'm very proud of each and every one of you, except for possibly my co-host, Old King Cake.
Hi guys, that's me. Mel hates me for no discernible reason.
No, it's not no discern. That's fine.
Welcome to Sneakbike. I'm here to introduce your runners. So today we have a lovely gaggle of friendly streamers and friends. All of them do stream. Only one of whom here today. It's their first race, and that is Pepper Crab.
Pepper Crab
who wants you guys to know that their favorite game is Fallout 3, and their favorite color is purple.
That's interesting.
We also have Flying Octopus, who says they stream only for races, so pure competitor here. Their favorite color is the worst color you can imagine. So Mel, a beige?
A beige. Yeah, it's not a great color.
Not a good color.
It's not a good color.
And their favorite game is Sesame Street 64, which if you haven't seen,
it's pretty good.
Absolutely phenomenal speedrun.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
We have Brennomania, who streams. Their favorite game is Chrono Trigger, and they say it's the best Final Fantasy, and their favorite color is green.
Chrono Trigger is the best Final Fantasy. I agree with that.
100% agree. And last but not least, squirtly not least, we have Echo, who streams. Their favorite game is Hades, and they said they like yellow, but also pink, which means that they failed at the only question I asked.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, upsetting. But that's typical of artists, you know. They're just they're iconic. What is that called? Iconoclast. No, you know what? I don't even know.
Good way to start commentary. We're doing it.
Yeah, but mistaking words here. Okay, so I think we're ready to give the 3, 2, 1 go for our racers. Is that correct? Is that are we all kosher? All right. I hope my hope is that I will not lose power again. Although the last 2 times Iconoclast, yeah, that's what I meant. Although the last 2 times I said that, it immediately went out right afterwards. So that's what happens. So Old King Cake, if you would please go into the racer channel and give the 3, 2, 1 go, and we will see our racers.
It would be my absolute honor.
Privilege. So we shall see. And this is a good game. I don't know if you guys have seen this game before, but it is an interesting one.
So talk a little bit. You're the one who picked these games this week, yes?
Yes.
I was about the hellscape you've given our runners.
So I actually really love this game. It grew on me. Like at first I played it and was just like, what is this game? So the gist here is that this game is called Haunting, starring Poltergeist. Okay. So this was made by Electronic Arts, and also Some very notable people worked on it, but it's unlike any other game that I have ever played before. So you're gonna notice. Let's look at one of the screens here. Let's look at Bren's screen in the upper left. Right. The poltergeist going into this little dartboard. Nothing's really happening yet, but as this father looks at stuff, like he's looking at the dartboard, there's an eyeball that's like kind of melting. Stuff starts happening. So poltergeist basically goes into stuff and tries to set up scares for each of these, people. And so, as we see in Bren's screen, the father just ran out. That green goop is life, and the point is to scare the family so much, each of the members so much that they just leave the house.
All right.
And so we're seeing that on let's say Bren's screen. We see the other down below on Octo's screen. We saw the other family members, and on Pepper Crabs we see the mother, which is my favorite one to scare.
Right.
There's a lot of weird crap in this game, but ultimately that's the gist. You just go through things. Oh, and one more thing. Echo lost all their life, but that's fine because like the game for whatever reason gives you like no life in the beginning. So they go to this weird dungeon and have to collect green ectoplasm. And then once they collect all of that, they are transported back to the level with full-ish health.
Okay. I was curious as to why they were in the basement, or I would assume is the basement of the house.
The 100% the basement of this beautiful house is this nightmare dungeon. Yes, you're correct.
Yeah, it's just Doom. They just put Doom in the basement.
And so we see flying octopus here as well. It says to escape, pick up all drops. So it's a little, it's self-explanatory-ish, or actually just explains. But we also are noting, like pepper crabs going into walls and stuff. We're seeing the mother get frightened by the little armor thing. The fear, look at the, let's see. We're going to see it in a second on Bren's screen, the upper left. We see fear level high in the lower right-hand corner. And if he keeps doing this, I think we're going to get it. I think this is it.
Oh.
Okay. And it says, okay, well, no, it's just fear high. But it should say something like the father left I think the father left the house.
Yeah, I was about to say, I believe, from what I've noticed so far of the games, it seems that Brenimania has eliminated, I believe he's eliminated 2 people now. Pepper Crab started a different route, starting at, I believe, the mother first.
It's interesting. I wonder if he's played this before, because to be honest, it is not an obvious game. We did give them a hint that was just like keep scaring people until they leave. But it is not obvious really what to do. We also only gave them one button on the control, which is enter object.
In classic Sneakbike fashion, this is a wonderful amount of hints and tips to get them through this game.
What do you? Oh, we're gonna see some fun nonsense here if he gets into the chainsaw. If Echo gets into the chainsaw. I thought that was Bren for a second. We got
we got walking pants. We got walking pants on Echo's screen.
Walking pants. That's right. Yep.
This member of the family did not see it though, so was not scared. Oh goodness gracious!
Great balls of fire. That's right.
A spooky game, man. I don't know if I was prepared for it.
I know that it's a little spooky, but I think we can all agree that it's also terrible looking.
In true Sega Genesis fashion, it does look a little like someone programmed it in Microsoft Paint.
Genesis does what Nintendo don't, and honestly,
big true.
Nintendo don't scare me, okay, but this game does.
I've never agreed with you more on anything in our lives together.
Echo's really close to getting him out of the building. So you can only get them out of the building when they're in a room that has an exit. This is one of those rooms.
Okay.
So if his fear level gets very high, and which I think is happening right now, his pants drop for whatever reason. Milk cake. Oh no, dude. Oh, there we go. And we got, let's see if Echo, Vito's gone.
We got Vito gone. So
also,
Echo seems to be one step ahead of the competition here.
We got it. Also, it's strange, but they do refer to the family over and over as an Italian family. I'm not sure why they needed to make that note, but they do keep referring to this family as an Italian family. It's very strange.
A little thing we almost missed. Pepper Crab got rid of Flo as well, so it seems from what I can tell, our races are very even.
Yeah, it's gonna be strange because it's hard to do. It's hard to like see who's got what. and none of them I have checked their. Oh my gosh, the kitchen one is really fun on Echo's screen. Very, very fun to look at the scares for this. So it's very hard to tell who's doing what if they don't open their menu, but we'll see.
I've seen a few menu opens, but like in true speedrunner fashion, they are opening and closing. I believe there's a menu storage glitch that we're all trying to achieve here, clearly.
Of course. I think my favorite scare is maybe the one in this room. It's the sofa, and we'll see if Echo does that one. We'll see.
Echo's looking for an entry point here, not quite finding anything.
I think that I do. Oh, well, she found two, but I don't think the mother's going to go the right direction.
The mother is trolling. Echo is back in Doom.
Yeah. So what happens there is that their life, which is the green bar below them,
right,
runs out for anybody in the chat who's missed it. Runs out, and then when it runs out, you need to go down in the basement and do this collect-a-thon thing. You can get the goop refilled by if a person is scared out of a room, they will leave goop.
So ideally, you're trying to just scare them as fast as possible so that you do not run out of your goop.
Correct. Yeah, and then just keep doing that until you get the goops, and then you're Gucci. You're
all right.
Gucci.
A fun fact I learned about this while researching: the current world record for a haunting starring Poltergeist is a clean, shiny 37 minutes and 19 seconds.
It's very fun to watch it, but it doesn't look like a speed run. It just looks like someone playing the game, but it like just pretty good. Like this isn't a game that has like a whole lot of crazy stuff on it. It's just kind of you have to be a little lucky and know which scares are the quickest.
Right. There are only two entries into this speedrun category, and they are both from 5 years ago. So
yeah, makes that.
If anyone's watching at home and they want to set a world record, you can set a world record here with Haunting starring Poltergeist.
This would be pretty fun to see if like there were glitches and stuff in it, because there are really fun things here. It does. Bren doing the vacuum thing.
Loved that. I was a huge fan of the vacuum there.
I've actually never seen Pepper Crab, the room that Pepper Crab is in. I've never been to that one before. But it's such a so this game is really like harkening back to that era where we didn't really have the internet, or it wasn't really popular, and like this like Sierra game kind of thing where like death screens were really funny, right, and like just like different ways of dying was very fun, like Mortal Kombat and so forth. And so just having like a bunch of different funny scares was like entertaining enough to make a game. And you know, nowadays of course that wouldn't pass the mustard.
See, I disagree. I think it passes both the mustard and the ketchup, because if there was a game that came out in the year of our Lord 2020 that was basically this, with some slightly upgraded UI, some slightly like maybe it's a little easier to understand what's going on, and like imagine this game on the Unreal Engine is what I'm trying to say. Imagine like Marcus Phoenix is starring in Haunting featuring Poltergeist. Marcus Phoenix is Poltergeist in this.
You know what? Speaking of catching up here, we have let's get the we got Echo out of the basement. I think that Echo is scaring the mother out of the house. I don't think this room has an exit, but Flo is I don't think that room has an exit. It might. I don't remember. But let's see if it does, and we can get Flo out of here. Oh yeah, the sofa, baby.
So from what I can tell, if anyone's confused watching at home, it looks like when our poltergeist hops into an object, it kind of activates its individual spooky aspect. What in God's name?
It's so good. It's so good. All right, I think she's doing it. So she's leaving. Oh, I think that's the exit. I think that's the exit.
Let's see.
I think it's the exit.
Oh, it's just level high.
Wait.
Flo is gone. I believe that puts Echo in the lead. I think they are the first person.
Judging by score, it looks like Bren. I think Bren might be in the lead because of score, but score is hard to do because if you scare more, you score more. Stupid. But I think that it corresponds at least a little bit with how many people are out. So maybe scare more, score more.
I believe it seems interesting because I think it seems you're getting more points. Your point per scare ratio is not as important as you're getting the people to leave.
Yeah, your PPS is your
PPS is important, but not as important as it might be in other games.
That's true. And Echo is about to lose all of the green unless they pick up the blobs that are going to be coming out of this room when he runs out. So come on, we got the blobs.
Let's
a second.
see.
Oh, they
and
didn't.
Echo
Oh,
misses
they
the
didn't.
blobs.
They missed the blobs, dude. Oh, no.
Oh, they go back, but the blobs
and they
are
went back for
gone.
the blobs, but the blobs are gone, dude.
Oh, and they're back in Doom. A
Pep
dang
Crab.
shame.
Pep Crab is doing a good job scaring the girl. I don't remember her name. But
Oh, we might have an elimination here coming from Flying Octopus.
Oh.
The doors are closed. Now, maybe Mel, you can. Oh, Flying Octopus is down two. Maybe you can answer this. When one door closes, does another door open? Are the doors permanently closed?
Spiritually, no. But in this game, yes. No. You can. They're always open.
Okay.
Any door, you can make any person go out any door. At least in the first level. I don't know about the other levels.
Luckily, we will not have to see them today. For anyone who's curious about the objective that we have here today, you can see it up in the top left corner. They are just trying to complete this first house. So they're trying to eliminate everyone from this house, and then they will be moving on.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Let's see what we got here. So, Echo's still in the basement. We got
Bren looking for a big scare here. Getting it.
Bren trying to get Flo here, and Flo might be.
Flo is dead.
Last.
It looks.
Might be.
Oh no, they're back up. They're good.
Yeah, so she's got to go into one other room. Let's see which one. Either one she goes into, I think here will. Okay, that's an exit room. So it's possible. I'm not sure how many he has left, but it's possible that. This is not an exit room. I'm sorry.
This is not an exit room.
Not an exit room. He needs at least one more.
I'm personally very excited to find out what the players think of this game. My favorite part is hearing what the racers thought of the various games, and I'll say it: the first game that Mel picks is always a little wackadoodle, a little wackadoodle.
Oh, but Bren's got her in the room in the hallway. As long as she doesn't leave.
Room, I believe.
It is indeed an ending room where they can leave. Let's see what we got here. So who else is doing stuff? We got Flying Octopus is doing very well. He's doing a lot of scaring.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if he's getting the people out in time, but we got Flo done. Flo Rida,
and Pepper Crab and Echo are both working. It seems on the same small child, trying to scare them out of the house.
It's important to scare small children. Yeah. Okay, who do we have left? I wish Bren would press start so we could see.
I believe Bren, from my counts, Bren has one left to scare.
I think so.
Echo is at 2, Pepper is at 2, and Octopus, unfortunately, I think might be at 3, although I think they are at 2 as
I think he might be at 2. I'm not sure. We'll have to check. So Bren is searching up. He's got the boy.
He's got the boy.
Goblin King. Okay, so his guitar turns into a snake.
The biggest exhale I've ever heard from a human being after that.
God. Okay, so we got Echo is still in the hallway here, but scaring this little girl whose name I do not remember.
It seems to me that Echo and Pepper they're getting the scares, but they're not quite securing the dub, if you will.
I think so. I think you're right about that, and that's why their scores are very, very high.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing more scares, but I don't think that they might not. I mean, we know that there are certain rooms where they can run out. They don't know that. I don't think that we definitely didn't mention it in the README. So they might just be like, oh, we'll just keep scaring them.
In classic Sneakbike fashion, the objective is there. However, it is slightly vague.
Okay, do we have... Oh, I think he's in a scarable room. Come on, Bren.
This is a scarable room. That hallway is scarable. This is a scarable room as well. This is where we've seen Flo, I believe, be eliminated the most.
Yeah. And also, it's my favorite scare
with the big
sofa. Oh, he's running out the other way, unfortunately.
A little bit of bad RNG though.
And you know what? Bren is also gonna be taking a basement trip, I feel, unless he scares this person real quick. But it doesn't look like it.
Your level is high there.
It's gonna be very high.
Flying Octopus is also in our Doom dungeon.
But is he gonna run out in time, or are we gonna lose the ectoplasm?
We have lost the ectoplasm.
Oh, no!
Back in Doom they go.
Oh, unfortunate. Oh, back in the Doom basement.
If anyone's curious, by the way, this game was also available on the EA Replay that came out on the PSP,
Oh yeah, it's
along with such other masterpieces like all 3 Road Rash games, Ultima
it's a good one.
7, which deadass Ultima 7 fans
Hell yeah.
in the chat. Ultima is one of the best game series ever.
It really was.
And
It really
actually,
was.
Mutant League Football, which also does bang.
I liked Road Rash, to be honest. I didn't think that was a bad game at all.
No, there's actually I think,
Yeah.
like, without slandering our wonderful game that we have here, it may be the worst one that is on the EA Replay.
But you know what? It's a high bar to reach. So you know what? We'll give it credit. It's not the worst game we've ever played on Sneakbike. That was Prince of Persia. Kidding. Boy, am I.
Someday I gotta know the Prince of Persia meme.
Oh my God,
I
it's
am unaware
horrible.
of the Prince of Persia meme.
Hey, Echo!
Oh, Echo is out of the house.
Echo!
Echo is our first out of the first game.
Echo!
Goodness gracious.
All right, we got that. Don't worry, they're not going to be moving on to a new game this time. We are going to be waiting for the other players. This is a 2-game. I don't know if we explained this before, but we're not doing the relay part. We're doing 2 separate games this time, and we're going to kind of wait so they can all start together. It's a little bit different. It's a little strange, but we're going to see if it works. Mostly so everybody can get pee breaks.
We're also getting a little bit of story here from Economics' screen. First off, that is the most beautiful flat top I've seen since the year of our Lord 1998.
Of course.
And also, it seems that our family of Italians,
of course,
did somehow slight our man Poltergeist.
Economics. Yeah, so the deal is that Echo's thing is moving to the 2nd level. They don't have to do the 2nd level, obviously, but the gist is the same. The Poltergeist just and Bren finishes as well.
We got Bren second. So Echo first and Bren second in our first game. I believe we're probably going to see Pepper coming out in 3rd, unless there is a huge Clutch Boy masterpiece coming out of Flying Octopus.
Yeah, I don't. We will see if there's a clutch deal here. My rival. Oh man, but yeah, basically Poltergeist follows Italian families and scares them out of homes. I think that's the lore, which ironically is also just like a very common situation in New Jersey.
Good to know.
Yeah, it's a very strange.
So this might be a good time, Mel, for you to explain to me, as a filthy Canadian that I am,
right?
And you, I believe, are an Italian individual. How frequent is this blight upon the Italian community?
It's
Poltergeist?
Unfortunate, but every single time I move into a house, there's a poltergeist trying to spook me, and I don't like being spooked canonically. As
right, for sure, that is known. That is known.
Yeah. Oh gosh, there was a map the whole time. Echo notes. Yep. It's. This is, you know what? I'm not even gonna lie here. I really liked this game. I thought it was very silly, but I did play the first 2 levels, and I did have like a pretty good time with it. It's very silly. I don't know if it holds up, but like it's definitely something.
Well, we just saw. I believe Pepper Crab has got an elimination.
Oh,
Vito is gone from Pepper
Vito's
Crab's
gone.
game, which does confirm to me that Pepper Crab still has one more, I believe.
Uno mas.
Flying Octopus, if they would press the start button. Oh no, Pepper Crab is done.
Oh, Pep's Crab's done. Let's give Octo a minute or two.
Yeah,
and,
we'll give him a good. The Queen's Honest 5 on that one.
The Queen's Honest 5. Well, we don't have a queen here. It's fine. Except Queen Bee. But
except for Queen Bee.
Nice. I did a ritual for you to win. Ruben, how is chat doing, by the way? How are you guys doing in chat? How's everybody doing? Pep's Crab.
Pepper Crab it gives us a very good performance, I'll say, in their first, I believe, if I remember correctly, their first Sneak Bike race.
That's right. Yep.
An impressive performance in classic Sneak Bike fashion. It is their first time here, and they did score a respectable not 4th.
What is Flying Octopus doing?
They're just having a good time, man. Poltergeist seems very upset. Oh,
hey, we got him. We got him.
We did it.
Hey,
ladies and gentlemen, we all made it.
Oh gosh.
We all made it past our first game, our first level.
Beautiful.
And now I believe it's time for our intermission. Yes.
Yeah. I don't know what to do during this intermission, so let's think for a little spooky there. Here. let's you know what we should do is maybe we'll bring in I don't know.
Do we want to? So I think there's two paths we can go here, and I personally I would like to get a chat decision here.
Yeah, chat decision, please.
Let's go with either we can have the racers have a talk, or we can talk about Canadian slang terms and the band Paramore.
Yeah, okay. Either Canadian slang terms and the band Paramore, or a debrief with the. Let's have
do a quick debrief. I want to hear what the chat has to say, because I personally may be a little biased here.
Yeah,
but I do know what I want to do.
We got a current poll going on. This will be about a 6-minute intermission, 5-minute intermission. It's pretty quick. Canadian slang terms.
We have one vote for Canadian slang terms officially, which I'm very excited about. Oh my God! People want a debrief in this race. Excuse me?
Race?
What do you mean you don't want to hear about the band Paramore? If I can maybe sweeten the pot a little bit here, Mel has never heard of and did not enjoy the band Paramore when we showed
I didn't say I didn't enjoy it. I didn't listen. I watched the music video. I didn't listen to the music.
He described it as
Britney Spears leading the
Britney
yeah
Spears leading the yeah yeahs. So if that sweetens the pot for anyone, that's all I'll say.
In this economy.
This economy.
I like that. Economics.
It seems we have a clear favor. I don't know how much this is just
my goodness.
Making more Twitch accounts in order to vote for the thing that we should very clearly be doing.
A tie? You know what? If Kaz wants to, Kaz, do you want to follow us into the Racer channel, and we'll talk to the Racers for a hot second? Okay.
All right.
Racers, I'm about to unmute you. There you are.
Hello.
There you are. If you want to say something, please let me know. But we'll go in a little bit of an order. So Bren,
was I last?
it doesn't matter who's last and who's first.
So you don't ask those kinds of questions.
Yeah, it's pretty last. But it's whoever was most friendly, and you certainly weren't the most friendly. But regardless.
Okay. Well,
Bren, how did you feel about that game? Oh, that's right.
Brandon's watching college football.
I forgot about that. Economics. What did you feel about that game?
I thought it was interesting. I think it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was weird. I finally understood that you got health every time they left a room, because I only saw it when they had run out of the house. So
yeah, it's I don't know. It's a fun one though. It's a stupid little game. Octa, what do you think?
it was good.
Yeah. All right. Perfect.
Yeah,
And
yeah, I didn't really get it for a while, but once I figured it out, I was like, okay, I'm not stupid.
that's exactly the kind of gaming that we like to see here.
Big trip.
And then Peps Crab.
I liked it. I still have a lot of questions. I don't know what the dance does. I know there's a button that makes you dance, and I don't know what it does.
It's a taunt.
And I want to know how I unlock the other dances, because I think it looked like there was a menu where I was picking from 5 different dances.
You know, I played it for a while. I don't know.
How often did everybody die? I died twice.
Yeah,
it's easy to quote unquote die in this game, especially if you don't know to pick up the blobs. But yeah, it's not, and you have to basically die once. It's very hard not to at the very beginning, because it's kind of showing you what the thing is. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, pretty sweet. Cool. All right, well, that was a quick little thing. Are you guys ready to go into the next game? Maybe.
How did chat not vote for Canadian slang /
I'm not sure.
I was about to say, I feel like we still have some time to kill while Brennomania is watching football.
Oh, okay, yeah, of course. All right.
What's everyone's favorite Paramore song?
Jesus.
I don't know any, unfortunately.
What is wrong with this group of
ignorance?
With this country.
Good one. Didn't hear that one. I think Michigan may have scored points.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, correct.
Gosh.
That is a fact.
Well, fair enough. Let us maybe let's we'll mute you guys again. I don't think Bren knew that he was unmuted. And then we'll have in a few moments we'll have Old King Cake come in and give you the 3, 2, 1 go for the next game. For the next game, just to note, you may have to just open it from the BizHawk, just in case. Yeah,
I'm right there. I'm ready to open it like
beautiful. All right, I'm gonna mute you guys and then just wait a little bit, and we'll come back in and tell you.
Good luck, have fun, racers.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Have fun, racers. All right, fun.
Can we still be heard right now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just double check. I didn't see anything. The stream was open. Okay.
Oh yeah, I don't know what the stream showed either, but it's okay. So chat, how are you doing? We'll wait like another minute or two for everybody to take a little bit of a pee break or whatever, and then we'll go into the next thing. I'm a bit tired, says Kia. Oh, Kia was.
We have a PogChamp though. We do have a PogChamp in the chat.
I know that you all are upset because Kia was supposed to commentate, and unfortunately, you got me instead. There was some conflict there. Yeah, upsetting. Okay, fishing on Minecraft while watching stream. Yo, race boys, 67 baby. Break time.
We have a bit of a break time. Everyone's taking a break.
Everybody's taking a little break.
Mel, how are we gonna fill this time in the Mel and King Cake show?
I mean, the Mel and King Cake show. So somebody in chat give us a topic, and we'll just riff on it for a good minute or two. I feel like that's a good way to do. Tell us something scary.
Gonna fire us both immediately.
Oh yeah, she hates us right now. Something scary. I mean, inflation on the. No, you know what? Let's jack-o'-lanterns. Do you guys have jack-o'-lanterns in Canada?
Did you just ask? You know, it's not like we're only like 5 kilometers in between Canada and America. Yes.
Okay.
Like,
do you guys have Thanksgiving?
Yes, we have it on a different day though.
What's the day?
So Canadian Thanksgiving happens in October because it's a harvest holiday. Whereas in America, it's about
it's a slaughtering holiday. Yeah,
we don't talk about it. But in Canada, it's like a nice wholesome. So you know how Thanksgiving is presented in America as like a nice wholesome Charlie Brown thing. Yeah, that's what it's actually like in Canada.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of like uncles yelling at people in America.
Yeah, we don't really have that. We we just kind of hang out and eat food and chill with each other.
Do you guys dress up for Canadian Halloween?
Oh god, I thought you were gonna say Canadian Thanksgiving.
That would be good though.
Okay, let me say Canadian Halloween is just Halloween.
Okay, it's just regular Halloween.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing. It's just that it's we wear winter coats over our jackets because it snows.
It's snowing, yeah. What was give me one of your costumes.
I'll be honest. I'll take you this. I'll tell you this. I have had the same costume for about 5 or 6 years now.
Perfect.
I have been an avocado, and I only remember the last maybe 2 Halloweens out of the 6 that I've worn that Halloween costume.
That's upsetting. Oof. Yeah.
Yeah, the avocado turns to guacamole every year.
I just carry around a jar, and then I'm the hobo under the bridge from Link to the Past.
That's an excellent costume, actually.
I wish that I actually did that because it's way better than what I do, which is usually nothing.
Someone did ask, do we dress up for Canadian Thanksgiving? And I want to know, do you Americans dress up for Thanksgiving? Because I see a lot of videos of it. We don't, because again, it's just like, we're just a country of like farmers.
Yeah, we wear our scariest costumes.
So we don't have anything to dress up about.
Yeah. It's spooky, but we dress up like fire usually. It's like a lot of fire-based things.
It's a lot of fire-based things. Okay.
Like a flame, like a candle or something. Yeah, chat. Tell us what you are in chat for Halloween. But I think we should probably start going. I think like we had a. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, perfect.
So we will continue.
We're waiting for some confirmation that our runners are back.
Dressed up as Santa for every Thanksgiving. Thank God someone's doing it. All right, I'm just glad someone's on it.
Prayers and beats, a delight, a privilege, and an honor. It's always great to see them. Pilgrims are terrifying, to be frank.
True.
Jen notes. Jen also a delightful human. Dress up in scary outfits. White people dressed when they stole things. That's
good and that's gracious. Good Glorioski.
Cello player. I wonder if cello player is a cello player or if that's just trying to throw us off.
Maybe they just have a very strong brand.
Yeah. Or maybe it's like lope layer. So like they just lay cellopes. You know?
Lo-fi player beats to begin your
sell
mission
to.
with. Yeah.
Yeah.
To sell to, yeah.
I'm me for Halloween, Darren notes.
I'll be honest, for a long time, my costume was lazy millennial. 1 year I was a punchline, so I just I had a shirt that I drew a line on, and then I like gave myself a black eye.
Oh, punchline. I get it. That's you have to say it out loud, but you get it eventually.
Yeah. Well, it would be easier. We're not on camera, so.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I created lo-fi beats out of sellotape.
That actually, there is definitely
fun.
an industry for that.
I would love it. Tony Stark's got nothing on me. King Kong's got nothing on. What is that movie?
What? Do you mean Iron Man?
No,
The one that Tony Stark's from?
Yeah, no, I know that one, but what he's like, King Kong ain't got nothing on me, or I don't know. Whatever. Okay, well, it might not be a thing. That's fair. I'm getting confirmation it might not be a thing.
I'm in my earpiece. I am getting confirmation from the production staff that it may or may not be a thing.
Darren doing a manual shout out.
I'm into it.
I
respect that kind of hustle.
It's, I guess, yeah. Floridians here. King Kong and Godzilla. Okay. Oh, everybody's ready? Oh,
okay,
we're getting
cool.
confirmation.
Wait, can we get confirmation on what the football score is before we get out of intermission?
Oh yeah, there's a football game.
Oh, do they
Okay.
actually?
What is the what team won? Michigan State won. Okay, sorry, spoilers for everybody who cares, but
Spoilers for the football game.
that means nothing to me. Okay. All right. So let's go in and old King Cake, if you would. Oh, sorry. Yeah,
I am on it in there like swimwear.
Everybody's everybody's open though, I think, and that'll be fun. Ooh, spooky. Oh, I don't like it though. It's spooky. Oh, interesting. What is this? What is this? Huh.
Wowzers.
Wowzers me yowzers.
There we go.
What is this? Yeah.
Man, good job filling time, Mel. That was exquisite, I want to say.
Thank you. This is Monster World IV, also known as Monster World 4. Actually, this is a cool ass game, and I'm just gonna say it right now. You know what? This game is a little spooky because it's got some monsters. It's got a little monster in it, but you know what? Sometimes it. Okay, right off the bat, Bren has died. Okay.
We love exploration here at Sneakbike. I'll say it.
It's important. So this game was released in like 1994 or something for the Mega Drive, but it really was not popular in the North Americas or the Europes because it never was released there. So this was, I believe, a translated version that came a little later on in 2005 or 6 or 7 or something like that.
It was in 2007 on the PlayStation 2.
Ah, but it's also on the Wii's Virtual Console, if I remember correctly from reading.
As of 2012.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. So the deal is, so I haven't actually looked at the story, but I'm just gonna take a stab at this. Also, watch the butt wiggle on every single treasure chest open. It's super weird.
Would you like to hear what Wikipedia's one sentence explanation of the plot of this game is?
Yes.
The plot of this game, in terms by the good people of Wikipedia, says the story involves a young girl named Asha who, upon hearing spirits whisper on the wind pleading for help, embarks on a journey to find and aid them. Along the way, she becomes master. Oh, that's a spoiler?
Oh,
there's a spoiler in the plot.
There's a spoiler in the plot.
Becomes master of something and adopts a small pet monster known as something. These are spoilers, Jack.
Spoilers. Yeah, so this is pretty interesting, but like let's just look. This looks like the Trolls game. No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
A little bit. So okay, perfect. Bren got the courage crystal. If you go all the way to the right without the courage crystal, you're just stuck. It's
one of those old school RPG games where if you did not have some form of like Nintendo Power or guidebook, you would not make it past the first 5 minutes, and you would return it to the Blockbuster.
Exactly. And what's really interesting is that well, we had to tell them that. Echo figuring out the run mechanic. This run mechanic, by the way, is basically useless because every time you run off of something, it stops running. So it's like, all right, well, cool.
It seems though, I was playing a little bit before we started stream here. It seems if you run and continue to jump, you will be able to pretty much keep that momentum.
Oh, I wasn't able to do that ever.
Yeah,
but that's possible. It's possible.
It is better when you're a sick video gamer like I am.
I've never played a video game in my life.
Of course, yes.
I
am a former consistently third place Old King Cake can tell you that there are things that only true video gamers know.
That's true. One of them being that you always jiggle your butt when you open a chest, as we're going to see on the flying octopus screen, I believe. Let's see.
Oh,
jiggle,
there's the butt wiggle.
Oh, there we go. It's weird fan service, I guess. But besides
I think
that,
it's just supposed to be they're like excited to be opening the chest.
I think so. I think there's also like, I forget what it is, but there's also a butt wiggle on either like or OOT, Zelda, or something like weird like that. There's like a weird butt wiggle for like a few
he
opening
adjusts
chests.
his belt because he is a straight up G.
Right, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Canonically.
You have the courage crystal. Can't enter a tower without it.
So it is important to note that we did tell our racers that they need to get this crystal before they left the village, which is the most specific instruction in Sneakbike history.
Yes, because it really, like, it would waste so much time if they didn't. I did that first because I didn't know what I needed. And I was like, all right, crystal, sure. Yeah, I probably got it. And it wasted so much time. It was the worst. But it's also a little confusing what you have to do with it, but we'll see that soon. These little teardrops will give you an extra heart if you collect 10 of them, which is nice. It's cool. World famous Sage of Save.
The Sage of Save save the game for you in a sagely manner, out of curiosity.
Yes.
This is good information for the racers who will probably never play this game ever again.
No, never. I actually really like this game.
We are seeing people save, thank God.
This is freaking. I actually could not wait for Sneakbike to do this game because I really wanted to play this game on stream and like beat it. It's not fun. It is pretty fun.
It's not fun. An
like
endorsement from Mel.
The controls are not the best, but like it is very fun. Once you get up to the fighting part, which Bren is at right now, it gets a lot more fun.
It does control pretty smoothly. I feel like it would be more fun on an actual Sega Genesis controller. Our runners here playing on whatever controllers they happen to have.
Yeah, I'm curious to. Well, there's only like 3 buttons, I think. So yeah, it would be probably better there.
Right.
Kia notes it was very fun playing it. Yeah, I agree, and I think that also, what do you call it? That maybe the Wii virtual thing maybe fixed up some of this weird control stuff. I'm not super sure.
It is Nintendo, so I would not put money on it.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't know. Hopefully it would, or hopefully they did, because this is a very fun. It's a very interesting game.
Right.
Yeah, you see the shield there being used a little bit.
And we do see a save here from Echo. From Echo. I will point out the saving is very important to the speedrun. If anyone's curious, the world record for this game is 1 hour, 50 minutes, and 54 seconds.
That kind of tracks. Yeah.
So
you could pretty much breeze through a lot of this if you know where to go. Echo going back to the village.
This is another interesting thing I've noticed with our runners today, is that a lot of them seem to not trust the instructions we've given them, and have gone back to the starting cliff.
Slapping monsters into submission. Oh, that's a death from
that is our first death of this game. We're seeing it's just a straight. Thank God. Thank God they saved.
Yeah, that's right. Saving actually works in this game.
Goodness gracious.
Great balls of fire. We'll see if they learn from anything. I accounted for about 2 or 3 deaths for this game. This game is a little bit more involved than the previous one because it's not just jumping into furniture.
Right. And it's a little bit more, I'll say, it's more involved, but also it seems a little bit more clear, too, as it is just a traditional side-scrolling RPG.
That's right. Exactly. It's a little bit more linear. And it actually is fairly linear in its entirety, I guess. We got a little bit of running. I think Bren figured out running. Nice. And so, let's see. We got Pepper Crab over here.
Pepper Crab is drinking a potion that they got, like a smart individual. Good.
That's a good way to do it.
Right, for sure. We do like drinking our potions.
Yep, that's right.
Bren trying to get this crystal here.
Ooh. These are the hard guys.
Let's get it.
And we got the heart. The hearts give you hearts back, of course.
So the mushroom enemies, I've noticed that the mushroom enemies will give you a heart back.
Mm-hmm.
It seems every time as well.
Yep, pretty much.
In my playthrough of this game, I did not read the helpful hints and tips section of our sneak bike instructions, so I did not get a crystal. I went to the right thing, got frustrated, and turned the game off.
Yep. So now we are Gucci. So let's look and see what happens here.
Pepper Crab in the lead, getting to the next area. We'll see if they continue to be in the lead. Pepper Crab also, if I'm remembering correctly, we had Bren, Echo, Pepper, Flying Octopus in terms of our 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's possible. I do not remember.
Bren is having a bit of a conniption there, but we are good now. There we go.
We are on this. Let's see the Fire Boys. Fire Boys.
Fire Boys.
Fire Boys. All right, we got
what happened to Bren? Listen, just make sure you are always keeping aware. Death comes for us all. We see Pepper get into the statue.
And we got it. Let's see if they know what to do. Because it's not obvious.
I assume, knowing my information on old RPGs, there it is. Using the item in front of the thing will do it.
This was not obvious to me because I'm an idiot. So I tried to do a whole bunch of weird crap around this. It was not fun. You should
Very good stuff from Pepper Crab. We're seeing Echo. I believe, did Echo die? They're back in town.
I thought that Echo just went back to town. I'm not super sure, actually.
Saving again. Always good to save.
People on the streets. Okay, so we got this tower. Test your strength as a warrior. Make use of the skills you've learned so far, but you want to save? And so that's what we're doing here. This is the Tower of Silence. This is, it doesn't say it explicitly in the objectives, but I'll let you in on a little secret. The Centipede Lady is the boss of this tower. No, this tower ain't no joke. These enemies are a lot harder.
There are no goofs, gaffs, or anything of the like in here.
No goofs, one gaff.
Exactly, precisely one gaff, and it is in fact the Centipede Lady.
That's correct. Rare Pokey. These guys actually hit for quite a bit, and we're gonna get to a little bit of another enemy that's a little hard. Also, just to note, the rope climbing sucks.
Rope climbing is very bad.
It's not like Mario rope climbing. It is like just like piece by piece rope climbing. I don't know how to explain it, except for that it's just bad.
Not to interrupt your train of thought, did you just say the word Mario?
Yeah, that's how you pronounce it, Mario.
Okay,
like
you are Italian from New Jersey, so I will prefix that.
Yeah, that's correct.
So you probably would know how to say the word Mario better than the rest of us.
That's correct. Yeah, I am better than the rest of you.
Yes, good. As long as we're all on the same page.
We got Flying Octopus going right into the Tower of Silence. That's great.
Grenamania also making the Tower of Silence.
Oh, didn't even see it.
Yes, we are 3 out of 4 of us in the next step of the game. Let's see if we get that crucial save from Brenamania.
Oh yeah, let's see it.
Says yes. Does he do it? He does it. Let's get some pogs on the champ here. For Flying Octopus, also, we'll see if they go for the save.
Can we get some pogs on the champ?
Oh, did I say pogs on the champ?
Yeah.
Almost seeing a save skip there for Flying Octopus, trying to save some frames, but
save some frames.
Knowing that saving is probably the most important thing in this game so far.
It's true.
We have multiple deaths already.
It honestly is for this tower, because it's not, as you're seeing with Flying Octopus, it's really easy to lose life, and not a lot of them give you life back. It is not as easy.
Not like our friends the Mushroom Boys. We are not seeing as many hearts just being dropped all willy and nilly.
Those Mushroom Boys, they know where it's at, to be honest with you.
True. I'd also like to take this moment to point out, it looks like our racers have not fully grasped blocking as a concept.
I think we've seen it a few times. I don't know. Yeah, I think you're right. I
believe the blocking may be more useful than our racers are taking into account as of just now.
To be fair, I did not know there was blocking until I got to like higher in the tower, and I did not know what it was for. I guess I knew what it was for. Blocking
is often for blocking.
Yes. Essentially the graspness of blocking. Yeah, especially when you get a little bit higher, as Kia notes, the enemies get a little bit harder, and the blocking becomes a lot more important. Like, even if someone's at the top of the tower now, I guess Pepper Crab would be in the lead here. It's very easy to die in this tower.
Peppercrab
maybe he's
did
not,
pick
I
up
don't
a
know.
key, running with all their
Running.
might over to the save
Oh.
guy. An excellent choice, I would say.
Yeah, I agree with
On
this.
a clean 1 heart.
ABS. I mean, to be fair. Let's see what we got here. The door's locked.
The door is locked, and we
Door's locked.
from our crystal, we know now that we do have to use the our various items from the menu.
That's correct.
We're
And
seeing
what-
another key getting picked up by Flying Octopus here.
and we got-
It looks like it's pretty neck and neck. Peppercrab a little bit in the head here, but we could also see a death as they are sitting on 1 heart.
we are getting to Echo's trying to figure out this. Hopefully they will be able to figure out that they need to use the item here.
Echo is mashing their face against the wall, and
Echo.
they go back. Ooh, and they do go back.
Oh, Echo. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh.
Echo, you can see the gears churning physically on the screen.
And then,
Looking through, seeing
not the
healing
healing
medicine.
medicine.
See
Courage crystal.
the courage crystal.
But she.
Will they use it? Oh,
Shake
not
it.
quite close.
But
And there we
should
go, our
do
4th
it
racer,
there.
Echo, getting into the tower zone.
They are doing well. So that should be everybody, yeah. So that's good. So we'll have some saves.
Oh, we have seen a death here
Oh,
from
got that.
Peppercrab as they met the big bad wolf.
The big bad wolves, honestly, I think are the hardest enemies in the tower. Even the centipede lady is easier than the big bad wolves, I feel.
What makes them so much harder, you think?
Well, when we get to one of them, let's watch like their kind of telegraphs and what they do. It's a little hard to get them as
Also,
opposed to the spinning boys.
An interesting point to note here, Peppercrab did save when they were only on 1 heart, and it looks like they were respawning with 1 heart, making
Yes.
this going to be a bit of a tricky wicket.
Mhm.
to
Yeah, I would
traverse for Peppercrab.
say that's true. Pep crab. So yeah, we are gonna get. I think on Flying Octopus's screen first. We will.
It looks like, yeah, I
probably-
believe they are making their way downtown, moving fast paces past to get to
right.
the Wolfman.
That's correct. So we will see the Wolfman soon. They're doing a good job waiting. Honestly,
Oh, we have a Wolfman in front of Mania screen.
Okay, so look at this Wolfman. The Wolfman doesn't get. The Wolfman just like punches out. It doesn't really get tired, and it's very hard to get away from the Wolfman. Okay, so watch.
As we'll see here.
See,
Ooh,
yeah, so it's
just
hard.
Straight
It's hard.
fisticuffs.
Yep. And it's really hard to like get like after you swipe, you have to do that. That's the correct move. So Bren
Brennan
figured that out.
Exquisite gamer instincts.
Yes, it's honestly, I don't know if it's possible to do anything without using the shield, because if you don't, you're just gonna die.
We're seeing another death here from Flying Octopus. Let's see how many hearts they saved.
Oh
with.
yes, look at that.
2. A little bit more than Pep Crab. Pep Crab is going to have a bit of a hard
Yeah,
time, I
a bit
think,
of a
getting
hard
past.
time.
I believe they appear to be trying to farm enemies for some hearts. Not quite working the way they think.
Look at this Bren system right here, and he's got 2 hearts back. Look at this.
Bren is absolutely demolishing the competition at this point.
I would say so. I would.
Game 1.
You know what? I would say that right now. Oh, he got hit a little bit. It's fine. But I think that right now he is in the lead only because he knows how to deal with the Wolfmans. Also, frightening Halloween thing. Happy Halloween, everybody, by the way.
Happy
And
Halloween,
whenever Canadian Halloween is, we'll say that.
Canadian Halloween is December 25th.
Ah, that's right. I
As we
forgot.
see another heart getting picked up by a Brennan
Oh,
Mania.
heck yes. So we got that.
Ascending tower.
And
Butt
we're
wiggle.
going to get something. Oh, butt wiggle. Gyrate.
Beautiful.
And we got some
Absolutely.
money, and we got some little heart things, teardrops. Those are very useful.
It would be remiss of me not to point out that Brennan Mania is showing a 69 on the screen.
That's correct. 669. Nice.
Nice.
So we also got the tower key or something. Yeah, nice.
So we've seen another key come out of Brennan Mania. It seems they've also found the door immediately to put the key in.
All right, check out Pepper Crab right here, quick.
Right.
Or even actually, Flying Octopus also has the trick down. But
Our racers are the best gamers in the world. Only the best gamers here in Sneakbike Weekly Mystery Races.
That's correct. Pepper Crab not quite getting it yet, but he's doing another similar sort of system, which is kind of nice. The teardrop things, as Jen asked, if you get 10 of those, you get an extra heart. So you see the blue heart on the bottom. This is from getting 10 of those teardrops. Okay,
Yes.
so I want to know something about what Bren just did. He did a bunch of spike stuff. He's going to get to another spike thing here.
Ooh,
This
there.
it's actually really hard to avoid those,
Right.
because one, the platforming is not really precise, and two, if you accidentally press the the forward twice, you start running and you'll just run into the spikes. So pretty much like you just have to like watch. I bet he'll do it once. Oh no, he's not.
Are you trying to tell me that a game on the Sega Master Drive does not have the most smooth platforming that RTX 36 can possibly give?
Smooth platformer. Okay, we actually got Brian is in a really good place right now. He did get the extra heart there.
Getting an extra heart, yeah. Dropping
okay.
through a hole here, back towards some Mega Man-esque spikes.
Yeah, it's scary. It's spooky scary.
It is. I will say that this is spooky, scary skeletons crawling up our spines.
I would agree vehemently. Okay, let's see. Okay, good. All right, so now we got that, and Bren. Oh, we taken a game over for Pep's Crab.
We have seen Pep's Crab getting a game over here. Flying Octopus, I believe, getting another key here. I believe that's the chest.
I think that's
key.
the money and
that
the
is
tiers.
the hashtag $dollar bills. Will we see another 69? We will not, unfortunately.
No, unfortunately, we don't see the other 69. That's we got.
Oh, we have a big goblin.
We got a big boy.
Ogre situation.
Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't know what to do with this guy, so I did a down strike, like a la
Hollow Knight action.
Hollow Knight. I was just exactly gonna say that. So we got a gold bar. Ooh, we got an Echo game over, and
we have two game overs simultaneously.
Upsetting at least, and I don't know where Echo saved. Oh, that's brutal. And they both have only but one life.
Oh, so wait, there is a life system in this game? You're saying?
Yeah, there's hearts, the hearts.
Oh, okay.
Hearts,
Sorry, I thought you meant life as in like a Mario situation. And
no.
And I was going to laugh.
Not players. No.
Good.
All right, so we got let's see. So we got Bren is the person to be looking at now. I'm not sure if he remembers. Okay, perfect. So he's doing the wisest thing he could possibly do, and hashtag save.
So Bren does seem to be navigating toward the save. Also seems to be doing a bit of a dance here, just kind of slashing and dashing, shielding.
I think he forgets how to go down. Yeah, there we go.
There we go. We are seeing Flying Octopus starting to catch up here as a bit of an advantage, considering Pep Crabs and Echo, the two that were in front of him, did die, did game over. Do have to go back to the Wolfman fight.
Interesting too that Bren is taking this because he only has but one heart left. Interesting. Link has a ton of lives.
I would like to agree with Ghost Lion in the chat that calling hearts lives is sus.
Interesting. Interesting also is that now Echo and our good friend Bren are in the same. Oh no, they're not in the same room. It just looks kind of the same. Okay, but Bren is taking the save, which is good. Again, though, we are seeing a 1 heart save from one of our runners. I believe all of our runners are on 1 to 2 heart saves. I'm not worried about Bren, to be honest with you here. Echo doing some pretty well. Doing pretty well. Doing some pretty well, and knows the block mechanic now. Okay, now we're on an interesting part for Flying Octopus.
I believe Octopus is in a room we have yet to see.
I don't think we have seen. I don't think he went back down to save.
Octopus taking a commanding lead over his competition.
And unfortunately, he will, I believe, be able to save. Like, we had, you're like, oh, I don't know if I'll be able to make it to the end. Should I save or not? There is actually a save point right before the boss, which he probably will make. Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
And so he has.
Does not take the counter.
Okay, thank God. So he's actually making up a ton of time compared to Bren, who did the same thing that I did when I did this, where I was like, I'm gonna take the safety save. I know where a save is. I'm gonna safety save.
Bren is seeming a little Losky Labrosky here as he's trying to make it back to the place that he knows. Flying Octopus in a commanding lead. However, Flying Octopus does not know quite how to progress with this commanding lead.
Yeah, that's interesting. So I think he dropped. I went to another page by mistake, but it does not look like he knows exactly what to do here.
Luckily, oddly, we are seeing a game over here from Flying Octopus, putting him back to the save point that he was at. Brendomania going to the beginning.
Luckily, Flying Octopus has died. So.
Luckily, Flying Octopus has died, has seen the Reaper, has kissed him on the lips.
Lips kissing. That's what you want to do to the old Reaper.
I believe this is Flying Octopus's first Shrek fight, though.
Yeah, this is true. And the Shrek fight is not easy. Especially since like you don't really know what to do with this. And if you didn't read before that there is a down strike, you might not know. Got a little gyration action.
A little bit of gyration. Getting the gold bar, I believe that means that 2 out of our 4 racers have the gold bar. Catching up with Pepper Crab here, going supersonic fast here on our Sega Mega Drive game.
Yes. Supersonic racing. Don't
remind me of that awful video game.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Good
okay,
song.
we got Octopus doing the same thing again here, but he has 1 hit until he's dead. You can buy hearts up here, but let's see if he even gets the chance to.
I believe in our pro gamer Flying Octopus.
Echo getting the key. Slow and steady wins the race. You know what? I've said it before. I'll say it again. And then we also have Pepper Crab in an interesting locale, right by where the other racers are. He's trying. Oh, Flying Octopus is trying to be so speedy.
Our racers are getting very close, I will say.
Supersonic racing.
Race Boy needs to be banned for talking slander on Sonic Adventure 2.
And there is the So he's gonna want to buy one of those.
Will they?
I think he just messed up. There we go.
There we go.
Okay, and now
for Race Boy.
Let us see what happens. Ban Race Boy. Oh my goodness.
I believe we're seeing Flying Octopus at the end.
I you know what? I think this might be a centipede lady.
Of an absolute lifetime if Flying Octopus can close the deal here.
That is insane. Let's go, Octo.
Getting our slashes here, getting our hits. So you're saying that this enemy, in your opinion, the Wolfman is harder?
I think the Wolfman is harder because at that point you don't know the shield.
Interesting.
I think that's the case. Maybe I didn't have as much problem. Like I was very aggressive with this enemy, whereas I don't think that Octo is being as aggressive. So maybe that was my perk in my whatever playthrough. Oh, we're seeing a death.
We're seeing a death,
but that's all right. He has a save. He has a save up there. That's okay. So we saw what the centipede lady looks like though. And we got it. So let's see what's happening here.
Let's see if Flying Octopus can get back there. Now, Mel, you've beaten the centipede. What would you say is the best advice you could spiritually give to our racers here that the chat would like to be a part of?
You know, I would say that just being aggressive in this game is very important. It doesn't look like they've optimized for like very aggressive players. If you keep hitting the centipede, she just keeps going back and kind of like just getting stunned almost. We didn't really see that in this one, but maybe we will in a second. When he gets another
getting in the heart. So we are gonna see them just cruising back to the boss room. Do we know if any of these players are Hollow Knight simps like the rest of us?
I don't know. And you know what? Oh, actually, did Echo? I think Echo might have played Hollow Knight. No, probably not. No, I don't know. Bren's planning on it. Oh, okay.
Octo seeming to be taking your advice here, being a bit more aggressive.
Yeah,
going for these quick slashes.
I honestly think he's gonna get it. I think he's gonna get it this time, because it is a number of slashes that you have to do. But this is the way to do it. I feel like I didn't use the shield at all. I just ran back and then jumped as she was on her second strike. So she strikes once, and then she has an attack where it strikes twice.
Right. Okay.
She telegraphs that by, let's see, bump.
Bit of a sumo style fight we're seeing here of just two people bashing their foreheads together. We are seeing Brendomania at the Heart Machine. I'd like to point out in the middle of our boss fight here. Brendomania is coming up fast.
Duly noted.
Octopus does need to clutch it here because Brendomania may just be able to catch up if Flying Octopus was to take a death here.
But he's not. She turns into a rainbow like everything, and
like as we all know centipedes do.
As we all know centipedes do, and we get to see treasure here.
And that is a magic lamp obtained. Beating the centipede lady and getting the magic lamp is what you need to do in order to
all you need to do. Here. That's all you need to do, babies. And you did it. You did it, Flying Octopus. But you know what? Let's look at Bren. Let's look at Bren here and
Bren in
see
his first centipede fight. He will get some bonus points from me if he can do this in one shot as Octopus took.
He gets negative bonus points from me, but that's also fine. Oh, he
This
doesn't
is
look like
risky business.
he's doing risky business. Oh, let's see.
Wait, figured. Oh, getting aggressive.
Because that's what I was doing on my playthrough. Let's see if he doesn't know the second hit. Oh, always gotta wait for that second hit. It's all right. He's right by it though, and flying octopus, GG.
And we get some claps in the chat for Flying Octopus, our numero uno good friend in today's mystery
For the second
raid.
game. Yeah. I don't know how we're gonna amalgamate these scores and make them into one, but you know what? It doesn't matter because we're all good friends here. Let me also chat. Let me know if you guys liked this format of doing a game for slightly longer than we kind of have done before, with a little thing in the middle. This was the first time we did the little thing in the middle. We weren't super prepared for it, but in the future we might use it for little bits and pieces of things that might be fun. So let me know what you guys
rate these pure raw sexual tension between Old King Cake and Mel.
Oh, yeah. If you want more of that, ooh. If you would like,
we'll not allow it, but if the chat votes it enough, we might get it.
We may be able to. Oh, taking a death over there.
Taking a death from Echo. Bren making his way back. It looks like Bren didn't take the save before the boss fight.
Milk cake. No. Echo did. That's the save point before the boss.
Echo did. Bren did not. As you'll see, Bren is going through the.
Oh no, that's right.
All over again.
No. Wait, but Brent got to the save point, I think, right?
He got to the vending heart machine. I don't believe he took the save, though.
Just didn't save? Very strange.
Perhaps.
Very strange.
Echo taking a death here. Pepper getting just supersonic racing through the course.
Ooh. Yeah, we got peps. Speaking of Sonic. Yeah, what speaking of what?
Speaking of Sonic, supersonic racing.
Sonic racing.
Supersonic racing. Okay. We're seeing a lot of deaths coming from our runners here.
It's not unexpected. This is a hard game. I mean, some of our runners made it look a little bit easier, but once you start doing the race, like once it starts getting in your head, you know. Oh, the song just came up. Oh, thanks. Thanks. We can't hear the music on our.
We
side.
only hear the music in our hearts.
That's right. Paramore. And
Sonic by
Paramore. Sonic by Paramore. So we got, let's see,
it's dead even, really. Oh, but Echo makes it to the save point. Will they talk to the guy to save? They do not.
What?
A huge error made.
Wait a minute. Didn't Echo talk to the person before?
I don't recall.
I don't recall either. But hopefully they will go back and talk to them again and get the heart machine. We
are seeing the gold bar from Pepper Crab. It is a dead even fight. Now, Mel, may I ask, do we know what the gold bar actually does?
I believe it's just money. I think honestly it's just money. I'm not super sure, but I would, if I had to guess.
Our racers did
money.
Equally collect it. It is just like an American to assume everything is money.
That's correct.
But it didn't seem to actually impact the game at all.
Oh yeah. So speaking of, thanks to our producer Kaz here. I just want to note, if you like this kind of stuff, if you like racing and whatnot, and or if you would like to start learning commentating and stuff, come and join our Discord. Thank you, Kaz, for pointing it out. There's a form that you can fill out to tell us what you like and what you want to do. Look at this crap. Don't you want to be a racer? Wasn't it King Cake and I have both been racers. I think it's a lot of fun. Kia hates racing.
Our racing fact is what gave us the blood vendetta that you hear in our commentary.
We sound delighted, but honestly, we are both raging.
I will slap Mel the second this game ends.
It's upsetting, but I'm hoping for this game to be a little bit extended so I don't get slapped.
Speaking of that, Pepper Crab does get to the boss fight. Continue your plug.
Slapped. No. Speaking of getting slapped, let's see Pepper Crab slap this weird centipede lady with the sword. That's not a really great
however,
transition.
this is Pepper Crab's first go around of the centipede lady, correct?
But I think Pepper Crab is doing the method that I did, where you keep running away and she never gets to like do that attack on you. And so It is. There we go. We got a rainbow from Peppa Crab. Holy moly!
The throw of the Sneakbike Century from Betamania.
Insane upset. Insane. I love it. Peppa Crab, new runner, but old in our hearts.
New runner getting second place, I will say, does beat the third place standard set by other new runners.
That's true. That's true. Peppa Crab subscribed. Wow, what a time. Thank you, Peppa Crab.
Second subscribes. This is a unprecedented thing that now all racers must do. I also did it. So.
Very, very good though, Peps. Very, very good work on that game. It looks a little easy from this standpoint, but try it out, guys. It's a little tricky. The controls are a little tricky, but honestly, it's a really fun game.
Really fun game. Make sure to only get it, of course, in the only legal way that we know how. Our beautiful, glorious Wii Virtual Console, which I believe is still active. I have no idea.
I don't know, but we will see. Okay, come on.
But while we wait, we are seeing another bonus heart. The only racer to get another bonus heart here in Echo, and is this time going to take a save? Thank the good Lord Almighty.
Yes, Echo. Oh. Flew through this game while testing this week. Yeah, Kia, it's a nice straightforward game that you can just kind of like go through at your own pace. It's not necessarily a difficult game if you've played this kind of game before, but it's really, really fun. It's very much like a light version of a side-scrolling RPG. I don't know how to say it. It's like kind of I don't know. I haven't really played a whole lot of games like this before.
Dragon Quest X-esque, if anyone has played a Dragon Quest game. It is very reminiscent. Personally, I'm a huge fan of the old Japanese style RPGs like this, like Monster Hunter and Dragon Quest. So this has a very soft place in my heart.
Interestingly, I found this game because I was looking for something like Monster Hunter. Which is a very strange Dragon Quest classic. Yeah,
we find a game like Monster Hunter in the fact that we found a Monster Hunter game.
A Monster Hunter game, yeah, exactly. Monster World, I agree. Okay, I'm gonna continue to play this. I'll probably do this on stream. It is a fun game, and it's not all the time when we can say that about Sneakbike games. If you want to be a runner,
Drunk 2.
Oh no, Brent did the same thing that Echo did. Jumped a little too early. Oh.
Echo does have more hearts than anyone else in this competition and is still on 1 heart. But we are going to see Echo take their first shot at the Centipede Lady.
And Echo also has more heart in general than our other contestants, I would say. Just, as a person.
Brent, being a soulless college football fan, does not have the heart that the rest of the racers do have.
Ooh, deciding not to take the health. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Now, we have... okay.
Ooh, Echo.
Oh, all right.
Crazy strats here. Going for some bouncy balls.
Okay. So Echo has been playing Hades for a while, so they know... Oh, Brent also getting a second tier heart. Teardrop thing. Echo doing... Yeah, that bouncing strat, a little wild.
A little questionable. It looks like Echo doesn't quite know. Oh, here we go. We are figuring it out. Yep. If Echo can get this, I believe Brent has done another classic Brentomania throw.
Yes. Echo they're really, really good at like figuring stuff out really quickly.
Of course, yes.
Hey,
but that is a death coming out of that.
It's all right. It's all right. You know what? I think that they can come back to it. I think that they can do it. The inventor of the bounce strat, Echo economics, jinxed them. Let's see.
It will be interesting to see. I believe now both of these competitors have gotten to the end fight and have yet to successfully do it. We are seeing Bren taking their second stab at it. We'll see if Bren can actually close the deal, seal the envelope, bring the bacon.
That's right. We will see. We'll see if okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. They didn't jump off too soon. All right, Bren looks like Bren knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he is here for blood. He is here for vengeance on the Centipede Lady. He says,
Echo,
"You beat
please.
me once, you will not beat me again."
You shall not. Last.
Damn, it would have been so funny.
Yeah,
if
it would have been really funny if I had.
We are seeing
if I
Echo
had-
get to the boss fight though, so it's a bit of a bad race here.
Yep. And Brent has 2 hearts left. 1 heart left.
1 heart left. Monka S. Looking at his back.
Oh, look at this!
In the mid-air, he drinks the potion.
Mid-air.
Remember the potion mid-air.
Insane.
While taking a brutal hit. What a play from Fernando.
Oh, we see the double strike on the screens. Oh, this is
a neck and neck fight, ladies and gentlemen. I have not seen a closer game in all my days.
This is the largest neck I've ever seen. Yes.
This is just a thick neck.
Thick neck.
Oh, but Brennan just slightly faster.
Just a little bit. But you know what? I'm still gonna be proud of Echo.
Echo is Echo. This is the first time in my Sneakbike history we do not have a DNF at the end of the game.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, let's not jinx it. Let's not jinx it. But yeah, maybe.
Commentator's curse may be coming here for Echo. Echo getting hit. Oh no.
Echo. Yeah, the worst thing you can do is get against the wall there.
Lord.
Echo,
I'd like to apologize in advance to Echo.
Let's let Echo try one more Uno Mas with this boss, and then we'll
and Koss will never let us back on commentary again for doing the worst curse that anyone could ever possibly do on a runner.
Oh goodness. Oh, but what a fun game. Like this game is very, I don't know if you guys can see this as well. It depends on if you have like a larger screen or not, but this game is very cute. There's a lot of very cute sprite work on it. There's not too many female protagonist games out that are like really, really good. So this is a one of those if you're into that kind of thing. It's just such a delight to see. Yeah, I was very nervous as well. I wonder if does Echo still have the potion, the healing potion?
It's a good question. No, Echo did not use. Bren was the one who used it. I believe Echo may have used it earlier in the game.
I'm not sure if they still have it. What about Legend of Zelda?
Who needs Legend of Zelda?
Yeah. Here's some other guys save up here.
We are joking. We're clowning a little bit on the Sega Master System and the Sega Mega Drive and all those kinds of things. But the sprite work here is actually phenomenal. Also.
It really is very good.
This could be a game released in 2020, and
it really could be. It seriously could be. It's very beautiful sprite work. You know, it like if good sprite work doesn't get old. You know.
It's true.
We are
timeless art styles. We're seeing Echo actually having one of the best
bouncy boys
with the bouncy strat being
the bouncy strat. Oh, okay, come on. All right, all right. Weird, but okay. Weird flex.
Bouncy strat is a bit of a weird flex. I will give Echo first place if they can get it this time.
I don't think you can arbitrarily do that, but you know what? I'm proud of you for trying.
Given the power of commentator, and therefore I make the rules.
Yeah, I guess that's true. We did put that in the bylaws. It is weird that we allowed that, but
it's in my contract.
I need to revise those rules.
Paid in Skittles.
Oh, Echo! All right,
did
chat.
I curse them once again? Let's see.
Chat. If Echo loses here one more time, or is that it? Or are we calling it? What do you guys think? What do we think? Oh, that was not fair. One more? That was, you know what? That wasn't fair. That was so close. Yeah, let him finish.
Cause how many times am I allowed to curse the runners? Out of curiosity.
All.
I know we're not allowed to curse in terms of swear words.
No, but yeah. Cursing the runners.
Cursing the Runners is my favorite 90s sitcom.
Yeah, cursing the...
Once in a while you gotta do a curse. It's Cursing the Runners for me and you.
It's like, I don't know where the backup singer is. Just
It is Halloween cursing aloud. It's true. I am just kind of putting a hex on them.
Fran Drescher is who's playing
Fran Drescher is the mom in our Cursing the Runners sitcom.
Oh god.
This would be a good time to remind you guys, if you guys are having a lot of fun in the chat, this is a perfect time to remind you guys that we here at Sneakbike welcome all people. We welcome all people to be our new friends here, and we want people to be doing running. We want people to do commentary. We want people to do the production work. So if any of this seems like a fun time to be a part of, make sure you join that Discord in the link that just came up. It's an absolutely wonderful community. They even let a schmuck like me here on the mic, and they let me and Mel further put the fire in your belly. So if
A
that's something
poor
that you
choice.
into, make sure you hit that.
Please.
Smash that
And speaking of smashing, look at this. We got it. We got it.
And we got
Phenomenal
better.
finish.
I did
Phenomenal
not
finish.
have enough time to curse Echo this time, and therefore they
And that's what we did.
get
and that's
the
what they
final
did.
boss hit.
They got the magic lamp, and you know what? That's it. GG.
Absolutely phenomenal work there from Echo.
Oh my
GG
goodness.
all around.
Oh, I
They're
cannot.
all our best friends, but Pepper, but Otto was the one who came in first this go around.
Of course. All right. So with that, we're gonna do a little racer commentary, and then we're gonna end that dealio. Let's see, real quick. Who is? Let's see. Good. All right. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna go into the racer channel, and we're gonna debrief with some of the racers. All right, racers, I'm unmuting you. Please tell me what you think. Let's start with Bren. Bren, are you still here, or are you watching football?
Hey, hello. No, the game is over, and my school won.
Wow.
Yeah.
Goodness
Go
gracious.
green.
Must be nice.
Spartans beat the Wolverines
Must
unexpectedly.
be
We were
nice.
supposed to lose by 24, and we won. So
Oh, it is what it is. Speaking
yeah.
of losing, no, I'm
One in the
kidding.
Can I go one in the chat if you actually care about college football right fast?
What? Please, one's in the chat. Brent, how did you find this second game?
this is fun. I've heard of the Monster Hunter games before, and I've heard that people like them, but I've never actually played one myself. So it was a fun time. I was really impressed by the sprites, the animation, the music was actually pretty cool, and it was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, this is a Monster World game. Is that the same as Monster Hunter?
Oh, is it
that
Monster World? My bad.
Absolutely not.
No,
Monster
it's not.
something.
Oh, okay. I wasn't honestly sure. I literally didn't.
Just assume that Monster World is where the hunters of the monsters live.
Absolutely.
Very Digimon-esque. Yes.
It's all the same. It's all the same universe.
Yeah, it's all the same. Everybody's
Yeah.
the same. Well, I'm glad that you
Exactly.
had fun with that. Echo, how do you feel?
I thought the second game was really fun.
Right?
Yeah, it's really
cute, right?
cute.
Yeah, I love that game. We're gonna be doing some more of that game at some point.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, everybody did a great job though. Everybody, did you like the boss design? The
I did.
centipede lady. I love that boss. Oh, it's so cute.
Echo, as an artist, can I get your opinion on the sprite work in this game? Because we were just talking about how much we love the sprite work.
As a pixel artist,
As a pixel artist.
As a person who has held a paintbrush before, most likely.
You don't know if I've held a paintbrush. I think it's really cute.
I
Like
think so.
aesthetically, I think all the fighting animations are really cute and like kind of convey what they're doing really well.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
this was a game I got frustrated with. Like like not to just say, but this is the first Sneakbike where I've played the games and not been like like, oh,
Yeah.
this sucks.
Wow.
It is so much better than Dig Dug 2.
Yeah.
Come on.
And
Dig Dug 2
not
is
like
fun.
the previous Sneakbike games like were bad. Like they were all like really good choices. I think these are ones that I'd both be like, this was like really fun.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. That's
Like I didn't
perfect.
care about where I might have been in the race.
Yeah, honestly, it was a very fun game for us to test play as well, and we'll probably continue onwards with that. Octo, what happened?
What do you mean? What happened?
What happened?
Well, I was playing and I could not find that crystal, so I just kind of kept playing.
Okay.
Then I found the crystal.
Yep.
And I got to the tower, and
Uh-huh.
after I got to the tower, it was just way more fun than I ever expected it to be.
Right. This is a good game. I love
Like
it.
the first part of the game was very slow, very boring, and I was
Mhm.
like, "This game's gonna be trash," but I had a lot of fun with it.
What's interesting that you pointed out there is that the beginning of the game was very slow. This wouldn't have flown with the other Sneakbike format, I feel. It would have just been too much for one game. But because of this 2-game format, we were able to see a little bit more of this RPG type thing. And even though it had a very slow opening, it was really fun the second part of it, I feel. Yeah. And then last, certainly not least, Pepper Crab.
This game was a blast. I didn't play Dig Dug 2, but I'm pretty sure I watched Dig Dug 2. and this was more fun than either watching or playing Dig Dug 2.
Wow.
God bless you, sir. God bless you.
Everybody's really crapping on Dig Dug 2 today, but
Dig Dug 2. We don't need to talk anymore about Dig Dug 2.
goodness.
The
All right.
save mechanics in this game really led me to make about the worst decisions at every turn. So
we did note this on the VOD. You'll see.
saved on 1 heart, and then turns out that's where you'll start with 1 heart forever. And then then later I found out that that's the only thing it remembers, because it definitely doesn't remember you beating all those enemies up above. And then I missed the last save guide too. So
yeah, that's okay. It's it is what it is.
But the game was a lot of fun. I had an absolute blast playing this. So
Does it help you to know that almost every one of the racers did save on 1 heart at one point in their journey?
Yep.
That does help a little bit there.
Awesome. All right. Well, I'm going to mute the runners once more. You don't have to stick around, guys. If you want to chat a little bit after, we'll be here. But we're just going to say our goodbyes now.
Bye, everyone.
No. Oh, yeah. I guess you could say bye, too.
I'm leaving now, so I'm saying bye now.
Okay. Well, bye.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for letting me be part of this week. It was really awesome and fun, and I look forward to hopefully doing some more sometime. So.
All right, sweet.
I'm going to dread doing more.
Pepper crab in the middle of them saying that. Oh wait,
It's been fun.
I thought for some reason I thought that King Cake left, and I was like, no, okay.
Fine.
All right, but a big thank you towards to everybody, commentators, my delightful co-commentator here, Old King Cake. Please follow Old King Cake. A treat, if you would, and if you will. We got our runners in the chat. We got Brenamania, we got Flying Octopus, we got Peps Crab, and we got Etchonomics. Echo is our good friend as well. Follow all of them. They're doing a delightful job. Excuse me. Every time I drink bubbly, dude, it's the worst. Yeah, those bubbly burps, dude. Never drink bubbly while you're commentating.
And a reminder to everyone in the audience that if you do want to be a part of the hashtag Sneak Squad, then all you got to do is join our Discord. You'll see the exclamation point Discord going up right now in the chat. If you just want more information or anything like that, we love anyone being a part of the Discord, being a part of our little Sneakbike family. If you want to race, commentate, or if you just want to watch and hang out with your favorite Sneakbike friend, you can do that too. We do it every Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Except for this next month, we are taking a break. We might do some fun stuff thrown in there, but we are taking a break from Sneakbike and Sneakly Weeklies to kind of, just take a hiatus and fit some stuff together and try out some new stuff. So we will keep you updated, and the best way to keep updated, join the Disney Cord. Thank you.
And make sure to follow and hit that bell.
Hit that follow bell.
Just in case we do end up streaming sometime during the month of November. We'll be taking a hiatus, but hit that bell. You'll see if any of your friends go live.
All right, so we have a raid target. This is Lady Mega Danger, and their bio notes: I'm a drag queen / cross-dresser, and I play retro games on their original hardware, bad games, and single-player RPGs. Literally cannot think of a better use of your time than to watch this new friend. Please copy the raid message in the chat if you got it. Raid target, and we will have some fun with them over there. Does that sound good, everybody? All right. Thank you again to Cosmocordia for doing this, for producing, for Rad for doing secondary production, for all of our mods, Ace, and the like, and friends. And we will see you, and no problem, Pia. And we will see you all later. Same sneakly time, same sneaky place. Except for next week. Yeah.
Bye.
All right. Bye.